All right, guys, geometry guys, we're going to start looking at the equation of a circle. All right, this week we're just going to, given the center and the radius, write the equation, or given the equation, figure out the center and the radius, but eventually we're going to be completing the square with circles, which is twice as much as with quadratics. So I just want to review quick. Let's say you had a quadratic equation and it was x minus 4 to the second plus 2. Okay? The thing with circles, it's the same concept where the center, with the case of a quadratic, the vertex is the opposite of this number. Whatever this number is the y value. So your vertex here would be the opposite of negative 4, would be positive 4, and would be whatever that number is for the y, because it's outside of parentheses. Your vertex is 4, 2. Now it's the same concept with the center. So if you look at question number 2, okay, the center of my radius, the center of my circle, is going to be the opposite of the number in parentheses. So since it's plus 6, the x value is going to be negative 6. And since it's y minus 4, the y value is going to be the opposite of that negative. It's going to be positive 4. Okay, we also put the picture here so you could see that the center is in fact negative 6, positive 4, right? It's 6 to the left, 4 up. Okay? The radius is going to be the square root of the constant number. So this number 9 is the radius squared. So basically r squared equals 9. If you do the square root, your radius is 3. Okay? And if you look at the picture, you'll see the radius from the center to the edge is 1, 2, 3. Whether you go right, whether you go left, whether you go up or down, this is 3 if you look at it. All right? The thing is you're not always given the picture. Sometimes you're given the equation and you got to find the center and the radius. Sometimes you're given the center and the radius and you got to work backwards to get the equation. Now, number 1, it looks different. You'll notice there's no parentheses. So, like this 6 shifts it to the left, 6, because it's positive, and it shifts it to up because it's negative in the y direction. Here, there's no shift. So here, the center, because there's nothing shifted left or right, or up or down, is going to be 0, 0, which you can see from the picture. And the radius, again, this 25 is the radius squared. So if you want the radius, it's the square root of that number. So the radius is 5. Pause the video for a second and try to come up with the center and the radius for 3 and 4. All right? All right? Without looking at the picture. All right? So if you look at number 3, the center, again, it's going to be the opposite sign of what's inside. So this is x minus 4. My center is going to be positive 4. The y part is y minus 2. It's going to be the